You're on camera now.
Okay, all right. So, tourney style number 2, the point-based one. So we ran a whole bunch of bouts, and this is what we thought. Introduce ourselves first. Oh, introductions, yes, again.
Nikki.
Ken.
John, Ken,
Jeremy.
Stephen,
Charles.
and Jeff. Okay, so no particular order. Pros and cons.
I think we just have to be honest and say that what we're doing here is we're making a conventional game as much as...
So this is a general comment.
Just a general commentary, just for both, just for the sake of honesty. But I thought overall it could get confusing, but it worked well. It rewarded good technique. The bouts worked cleaner.
Yeah, it's cleaner. My counterpoint to that is that, you know, since individual exchanges were more, you know, we focused on those more, it required a lot more effort, I think, and bravery to come in and try and do something more complex. So I think, you know, I think through the whole thing there was only one exchange where somebody had like 2 points. I think. Yeah. So that was definitely the exception, not the rule. I don't. Did we get very much like grappling? Yeah, very little. Yeah. So I did, and that's
because people felt like they had to step out
right.
Score.
Right. So and I think that's something that this rule set sort of naturally has some inertia against people trying to do that. So anyway, anything else that?
So in general, we like the ring size. This ring is about 20 feet or about 6.5 meters across. We all felt that was an advantageous thing. It makes it more difficult to do kind of snipey things because you simply can't get that far away from the other guy. And even with that, we didn't have a single person ring out. We got really close a couple of times. Not a single person actually get driven out despite the size. And we all generally like that.
Yeah, and I think it actually speaks to people, you know, trying to use both dimensions. So I think that's a good thing to provide incentive.
Well, there's no reason for hardcore aggression. There's no reason for me to keep on driving.
Right.
So I either hit or I don't hit.
Yep.
Which is the reason why I don't think you saw much grappling either. Because there's no point to it. It's I might as well hit you. It's the easier way to get the point.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So grappling. Yeah. So it's like the cost for grappling is much higher than for just hitting somebody lightly. So.
One of the other points that maybe one of the other players was the sort of grazing hand hits, and sort of things that were just barely hit and sort of not. My response to that is I think the ideally this rule set sort of drives towards is that your hit should be clean and unambiguous. That way it's less of a judgment call on the part of the judges. It's more recording what happened. And the theory is that you should get fewer of those because people are trying to get clean hits. How that plays out is sort of...
But as a rule set, you kind of have to define.
Right. Yes.
I'll throw out, I like the fact that nullification is the lower score overall.
Yeah.
So,
And it encourages cleaner fighting. But it does discourage all that violence that we don't like.
Yeah.
that we all like.
Yeah.
So actually,
Are we fencing or are we fighting?
so actually, similar to last time. Any comments about the judging? I think it was tough actually. So we felt we needed a spotter, an extra person to really help the guy recording the score, see what was happening in real time because, you know.
Were we even tracking time this one?
I don't. Did you track time at all?
It was less than
They weren't going that long.
I think 2.5 minutes is really
Pretty long.
I was watching it, but it never got.
For it to end up being a 2.5-minute fight.
Yeah. So I think, you know, the 2.5 minute is fine as a thing in there, but it's probably going to be everyone seen it, so it's fine.
And also the later bouts, some of the rounds were just time, not separation. If you notice, from time to time there was an exchange, but the fighters still stayed within the same range,
Right.
and then a dramatic pause, and then
So there were
there's
tempo.
no separation.
There were tempo separation as opposed to just space. So that's okay. Good to know. Yep. Okay. All right. So that's that. I think we may do one last thing where we play with. We'll see how it goes. Good. All right. So.